I am very often being asked by junior project managers, does PMP certification make me good PM? Well, certainly PMP certification is something which gives you good knowledge and makes you better educated and better skilled project manager. But it doesn't automatically make you good PM. While it is equipping you with best practices, good knowledge and tools for managing projects, it is in fact just the beginning of your project management career. Let's explore this topic today. My name is Peter. I am professional project manager with 20 years of experience and PhD degree. I am also PMP certified. Welcome to my channel, Smart Projects, Smart Skills. Okay, personally, I think that PMP certification is a bit similar to driving license. We can think about PMP certification like about driving license in the world of project management. So imagine what happens when a young driver like a junior PM is getting their first driving license. They have a feeling that now they passed the exam, they are really a good driver. But what's the reality? They have quite comprehensive knowledge. They also have some practice because it was required to take the exam and to pass the exam. But in fact, they are missing this experience and skills which they may gain only in difficult weather conditions, in difficult situations on the road. Maybe even some small collision needs to happen before they are really experienced drivers and before we can tell, yeah, they are really good drivers. So I think it's very similar. It's very similar with PMP certification. Okay, now I would like to explore and explain why, in my view, being PMP certified is very often just the beginning of your project management career, and why PMP is not enough to be a good PM. So let's start with adaptability, which means every project is unique, and this is exactly this experience required and skill required in order to be able to apply and adjust all the processes you have learned and you are certified on, standardized processes. You need to adjust them to every project and also to every project team, because every project is unique and every project team and their way of working is also unique. And this is the first aspect. Okay, second very important aspect is emotional intelligence. So managing projects is almost in 80-90% about managing people, about the soft skills. Just a reminder, because probably you know that already, that on average every project manager is communicating 90%, up to 90% of his time. And it's very similar with managing people. So I would say maybe up to 70% of the time of project manager involvement in the project is about managing people. So you need to understand their emotions, you need to understand their motivation, you need to understand their behaviors. And while PMP can test you on the knowledge about these things, and even to some extent, but still it's only testing your knowledge in that field, not your skills. And in order to be good and effective project manager, you need to have these skills and you need to know how to use these skills in practice. So in other words, how you can motivate your team while very often you don't have formal authority over them, because very often projects are done in the structure, in the organizational structure, that your project team members are having their line managers and they are only allocated to your project. So in very often this is the case, that you don't have influence on their year-end assessment. You don't have impact on their bonus, for instance, so financial assessment, and you still need to know how to motivate them. Also, very often during the time of the crisis in your project. So yes, so I would call this whole aspect, and I would name it as emotional intelligence. Okay, and the last aspect I would like to mention is about how it works in practice. So practical experience. So PMP, again, it can test your knowledge, but it can test your knowledge without testing how you can apply this knowledge in practice. And in every project, you will come across situation, as I mentioned, some kind of crisis situation. You will come across challenges not only with your project team, but in a broader aspect with all the stakeholders of your project. So you would be challenged by your stakeholders. You can be challenged by your project sponsor. You can be challenged by your vendor, by your customer. It happens very often. You would be challenged by very tight deadlines. So also practical experience is very important on how to manage priorities. So again, coming back to these similarities with driving license. As a driver, as a new driver, you know all the rules and how they are working in theory. But sometimes when you drive, you need to adjust the way you are driving to the circumstances, to the weather conditions, and so on, to some things which are challenging you on the road. So, and of course, this practical experience you are gaining with years of experience. But you can also increase your skills, especially soft skills. So what I think would be good to do after you pass your PMP exam, it would be good to still trying to develop yourself as a project manager, especially soft skills, and especially trying to improve your experience to apply these skills in practice. And I think this is not what directly PMP certification is preparing you for. And I think there is no very straightforward guidelines how project managers should develop him or herself after being PMP certified. But this kind of knowledge I would like to teach in this channel, and I would like to help you develop this kind of skills, which from my 20 years of experience proved to be very, very powerful. Okay, so to summarize, I would like to really encourage everyone to take your PMP exam, because this is for sure value-adding certification. But at the same time, I would like you to think about it as a more or less starting point of your career, not the finish line. So all this knowledge about processes, about project management aspects, like resources management, scheduling, risk management, and everything. You need to take this knowledge after you are PMP certified and try to apply it to all these projects with all these project teams. And there are some pitfalls, but this channel will help you to find yourself around these pitfalls, and we will be exploring more in the next videos. Thank you very much, good luck and goodbye.